Welcome everyone to another viewer game analysis, and this time we are in Silver Elo with the Misfortune player called FREEZINGBOX. And I've chosen this game because it had a lot of ups and downs judging from the graph and a major throw at the end, so we can see what happened there and look what could have been done better, what could have been played out differently. Yeah, but the jungler with the red side start and checking, face checking, well, not really face checking, well, obviously face checking, but they see the enemy bot laner, so they know they don't get cheese there. They get already pushed in, which is a terrible situation. Well, you have to kind of play passive. I hate it when my jungler starts bot side. I have to leash and I get pushed in like this early levels because I basically lose my level 2 advantage. But Misfortune going for last hits, which is fine. As far as runes, ooh damn, Soraka face checking the bush. She should have placed a ward there rather. She lost all her health, and her health is basically also kind of Misfortune's health because of her what's that? Because of her healing ability, which kind of costs her health obviously and restores Misfortune's health. I'm missing a few last hits there, which is of course a pity. But at the same time, yeah, you really need control over this bush. This is what I mean. When you get pushed in like this, yeah, finally the ward is coming. It could have saved much trouble if this ward came a little bit earlier. And as far as rune setup is concerned, I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit, well, not a little bit, I'm still majorly sick. Let's not play it down. But yeah, creating content like it's nobody's business. As far as rune setup is concerned, damn, Soraka. Okay, she didn't get stunned. Yeah, as far as, well, let's talk about this lane first. As Misfortune, you can take aggressive trades. As Soraka, you should go for free poke if you get the chance to. And you can even trade even or also disadvantageously, because Soraka can just heal you back up. And yeah, now Soraka, she gets dangerously close to the Taric. Yeah, that was a major mistake. Misfortune needs to spend her mana to fend them off. Yeah, you never should get stunned by the Taric. If the Kai'Sa played this a little bit more aggressively, she could have dealt major damage to this Soraka here. Yeah, rune setup. Misfortune playing with a very aggressive setup. Dark Harvest, Eyeball Collection. I think the other ones are Ultimate Hunter and Cheap Shot. Yeah, Cheap Shot. That's the real deal here. It's a very aggressive rune if you want to be dominant in lane, which you can afford to not take Taste of Blood when you have a Soraka with you, but it's a matchup dependent thing. I wouldn't take Eyeball Collection on a regular basis. I keep confusing those. I wouldn't take, of course I would take Eyeball Collection. I wouldn't take Cheap Shots with a Dark Harvest build because I kind of need to get through lanes safely and get my Dark Harvest stacks going so I can demolish them late game. Moreover, this Misfortune player goes for... Nice. Ooh, right with the last tick. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, damn, I would like to rewatch this, but I hit the timeline so you don't get spoiled. But at the same time, this means I cannot rewind. Oh well. Maybe I will do it anyway for major team fights later. But yeah, this was a very good kill. What you can do now is push them in, and well, you could clear this wave. You don't need to recall. As long as the Kai'Sa doesn't recall, you don't need to, because she doesn't upgrade her items, and she's very low. As long as you can keep her in lane, you can push her in, deny her farm that way, and expand your lead, going for a little snowbally move there. Yeah, the Soraka recalled, which is... I'm not a fan, because you always should synchronize your recalls. Yeah, I wouldn't have recalled that at all. The Soraka recalling is a mistake, but at the same time, being alone in lane is very dangerous in a 1v2 lane. In the 2v2 lane, being alone in lane is very dangerous, and so recalling from the Misfortune's part would be nice as well. It's, generally speaking, not the correct play to recall here, but when the Soraka recalls, you are... This Taric has flash up, right? Yeah, he could have just flashed on her and killed her right now. When he channeled his stun. Could have flashed on top of her, stunned her, and then all in killed her. Most certainly. Well, Misfortune had at least forced out her summoners. Yeah, but as far as runes are concerned, Freezing Box also goes with Scorch in the sorcery tree instead of Gathering Storm, which I find troublesome because Dark Harvest is a late game rune, and you kind of want to snowball and scale into the late game, which well, of course Scorch helps you to win lane, but at the same time you don't need to win lane super hard, especially considering that your poke damage, which Scorch basically adds to, gets kind of negated by Doran's shield. Well, long story short, when you go with Dark Harvest, you also want to go with Gathering Storm and not with Scorch. But let's focus on the gameplay. Tarek missing a stun again. Kai'Sa has recalled now, and this is now where it gets troublesome. Misfortune missed her back timing. She should have recalled when the Kai'Sa has recalled, or when the Soraka recalled. So now Misfortune is at a major disadvantage. She sits on a Doran's Blade. Kai'Sa has a pickaxe and a dagger, which is some attack speed and much more AD. So Kai'Sa can easily fight the Misfortune now, and she should be looking for fights. Misfortune is in a weak spot. No items and sitting on gold, which doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, sitting on 2k gold. Now the wave is pushed on a tower. This would be a nice timing to go back to, but she still stays in lane. Yeah, back timing is really important. You don't want to be behind in items for no reason. And now you are. And you are, yeah. Now the Rengar comes. This is where this will cost you. Well, first of all, there are no wards, and you were really overextended with the Rengar being level 6. Soraka just falls instantly, and Misfortune, you cannot retaliate. You cannot go for a retaliation trade or something like this, because you simply don't have any items. But let's see how this plays out. The Soraka flashes, and heal comes out from the Misfortune. And the retaliation damage is very minuscule. Yeah, but now the recall is coming in, which is fine, because Rengar might still be lurking there. And now even the Vel'Koz is there. Now you know there are 3, maybe 4 people bot lane trying to kill you, trying to tower dive you maybe even. I would go back to this bush maybe, or even behind... Well, this bush is fine because Rengar doesn't have ulti, and then I would recall safely so I don't get dove. Blue team has a big lead right now, and dying for no reason would be pretty troublesome. This is not even a cannon wave, so you would miss 6 minions, but at the same time you are not at the risk of dying when you just recall, and you would upgrade your items. Now it's a 1v2. Alright, now you see the Vel'Koz mid, but he could have easily stayed there, and you would have seen, you would have no idea because you have no wards, and you could have been easily dove. So macro-wise, going for a recall there would be much better than going for these few minions. Right, now you recall. Now, well, now it's the cannon wave. Now you don't recall. You could just ult the wave really and then recall. Especially since you have Ultimate Hunter. Yeah, going for a greedy last hit, taking tons of damage. Using your flash, yeah. This is where your back timings really start to matter. You didn't have the damage to fight them, and you walked into Tarek's stun range. Oh well. Shit happens. Luckily the mid laner roams bots, and you get a revenge double kill on the Soraka. Which is whatever, because Soraka is... well, Soraka being fed doesn't really do anything, right? Okay, now you've bought your 2 lethality components. Well, your 2 components for your lethality item, that is. And 3 health potions. You don't really need that many health potions. You could have bought a refillable if you have the money. At the same time, you don't really need potions because you have a Soraka. 1 potion would be enough. And the enemy is not really... Would this be an AP bot laner with very much how do you say this? With a lot of poke damage, then the refillable potions would really come in or the health potions would really come in handy. Yeah, mid lane is missing. Okay, now mid lane showed again, so you are kind of safe. But you're still overextended. You're under the enemy turret, basically you have no wards. And you have no idea where the Rengar is. Yeah, there he is. There he goes. This is going to be tough. Tarek's done, yeah. Damn, what's the Soraka do? Is this inting? Wow, the Soraka could have easily just ran away and be safe. Yeah, but being overextended like this, with no vision, as soon as you start zoning the enemy or pressuring them under turret, you are a premier target for the enemy jungler. You have to keep that in mind. You would have to retreat and ward. And don't play too aggressively as long as the enemy jungler doesn't show on the map, because if he's not there, you kind of have to assume he's coming to you, because you are the juiciest target on the map. You're the easiest to gank, and he might even get 2 kills in bot lane, which he did. And Twitch has no chance of retaliating there, it's 1v2. Yeah, losing an early turret like this, it all came down to basically missed back timings, and not respecting the enemy jungler, and not respecting the enemy Taric. Because all you really need to do against Taric is avoid his stun at all cost, and then you're fine. Well, now you can safely farm these 3 minions, but everything beyond this rock is very unsafe territory. Yeah, better ward up. Don't see anyone on the map. There could be 5 manning you right now. Okay, now you see a teleport coming in. Yeah, this is super overextended. But at the same time, Twitch is bot lane. So, should you get ganked, Twitch can at least counter gank. What is he doing? Right, get your Dark Harvest proc. On the turret, I would prefer to get it on the Kai'Sa. Just to pressure her health pool a little bit. Yeah, but it's fine. Alright. This is a good situation. Even if the Rengar should arrive... Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. Should be able to kill her before... Oh, damn. Damn, you cancelled your ulti. And now the Rengar counter ganks. Yikes. Yeah, being overextended. Damn. Damn, dude. This should be a dragon for the enemy team, really. On paper, this play was fine. You really should have positioned yourself a little better for your ulti, and obviously not cancel it, but obviously that's... You know that. You know it's not good to cancel your ulti, so I don't have to point it out, right? Would you have gotten a good ulti off, and especially would you have killed the Kai'Sa in time? This would have been a fine play. Yeah, but with no resources, your ulti is basically a very important resource. You obviously lose this 3v3. Yeah, looking kinda grim. Yeah, Vel'Koz should be down. Yeah, easy. Right, you're still lurking bot lane, which it's worrisome. Rengar can 1v1, even 1v2 you easily. The Kai'Sa being there. Yeah, the Kai'Sa, at the same time the Kai'Sa should swap with top lane to create pressure on this turret. But yeah, you're just asking to get killed again. Especially there. You don't need to pressure this turret right now, you can just pressure mid turret instead. There's no one mid lane to farm, so you're basically dropping all these minions for free. You could easily push out the lane beyond this rock, then rotate mid lane and pressure this turret. Which would be way more safe and and give you even more farm. Yeah, but the Rengar doesn't seem to punish you. There are 4 man missing, 1 is already bot. There could again be 5 manning you. Just saying. Run, bro. Run. The Vel'Koz's already coming. The Rengar's obviously there. Yeah. Auto him! Auto him! Bro, auto him! Oh, goodness. Use your auto attacks, please. Okay. Okay, that could have been way worse, but good on you that you, in the last second, remembered to auto attack. Yeah, you could have auto queued him for massive damage and killed him even earlier. Yeah, that was it was good that you tried to position yourself for your ulti, but at the same time Kai'Sa was so low you could have just autoed her 1 or 2 more times and she would have been down. And this would have been safer because it was rather close. The Taric ult almost saved her. And now you don't have your ulti for this situation. Would have been so juicy to just ult over here. Yeah, now you have to use your flash for this. You could have saved your flash had you just ulted the Kai'Sa and ulted there. And this is just greedy. This is also an important skill. You kind of have to know when to stop. And in this situation, your teammates were either dead or low, and you were alone versus two of them. One of them being an assassin, which is an AD carry's worst nightmare. Yeah, damn. Losing all this top farm. At the same time, you get mid turret, which is very important. It opens up the map big time. You can now so easily invade the enemy jungle. And they have no idea. Yeah, this is too late. Top turret is down. And well, yeah, obviously the assassin, or the bruiser rather. Wow, okay. I thought Aurelia would win this, but I didn't see that Twitch already had 3 kills prior to this battle. And Aurelia took some tower shots too, yeah. But I think, doesn't she have a stun? She could have stunned him, right? Well, she did stun him. Yeah, she did. Okay. But now Rengar going for the cleanup. Yeah, damn. Yeah, you can easily flank this Kai'Sa now. Just kill her. Make it rain! You have full mana, full health, you could have easily went on her. And even you had the Jax as a reinforcement coming, so the Taric is no big deal too. And Taric ulti is down from the last fight. Yeah, you could have easily killed the Kai'Sa there. Easily. Right. Yeah, go to your teammates. Help the Sandra, please. Yeah, nice. Very important that you always react as soon as you see something happening on the map. You can always turn around, but you can never make up for lost ground. Yeah, that's nice. Establishing control in the enemy jungle. Abusing the mid tower, which is down. Stay with the okay. Taking sideline farm is fine. But you see the Rengar who's trying to make something happen, so you shouldn't split. You should just join them. Ah, nice. Join your team. Bro, you're the AD carry. Cannot kill this Taric anytime soon. They have one of them down. You could be just taking objectives such as this Rift Herald there. Okay, Twitch now makes the call. It's, their jungler is down, so this is free. And this is pushed up already, so just go to mid lane. Mid lane is farm too, and you could, if you are mid lane, you can easily help your Twitch if need be. But bot lane, yeah. And now the Soraka's even DC'd, you're very unsafe there. Rengar is respawned. Hey, item build. I totally forgot. Okay, going full lethality, that's nice. Lethality plus Dark Harvest is very good. However, I would suggest you go Duskblade first, so you get your eyeball collection a little bit faster. Okay. Dragon is kind of warded. The pit is not warded, but you see them. Right, you see them going for it. Nobody's there though. Sandra tries to make something happen. Nice. Pressure them. Unlucky though that... Damn. Yeah, this is overcommitting. You just try to pressure them. Yeah, I see it's bad to lose this dragon, but at the same time you don't want to all in when you are outnumbered. So, and Lysandra, it was fine to just pressure them and poke them, but going all in like this was just way too much. Yeah, this is free. Flash on him! Oh, do you not have flash? Alright. Wasn't even needed, Jax had him. Yeah, I would have flashed, I would have wanted that kill. Yeah, but obviously their flash was down. Right, 2 enemies dead. So you're safe, pretty safe to create pressure. You should do you have your trinket up? Can I see trinket cooldowns? Yes I can. Okay, you don't have a trinket. Ooh. Okay. Okay, yeah, disengage. Rengar is respawning soon. They have 5 again. Yeah, you kind of took all the outer turrets. The problem is now you're kind of randomly running around the map. What, well, in theory, what you sorry, what you should be doing is you kind of walk around like a goon squad with your jungler and your support, and try to push the vision line in the enemy jungle so you can make plays happen while they try to get their buffs, for example. But just going to lanes and farming on your own is very dangerous. Especially bot lane is not that important right now, especially not 2 people is way too much. Just 1 split pusher bot lane would be enough. You can take side lane farm here and join your team again. Yeah, but being mid lane for no reason on your own, obviously getting assassinated by the Rengar. Ah, alright, double lethality into Storm Razor. It's fine, I think, but I think a Last Whisper item 3rd is just better. Yeah, this is not a good fight. Which gets some damage off, but at the same time you were outnumbered, you didn't have your AD carry with you. Yeah, unlucky. As an AD carry in the mid game, your primary objective is to just not die. Don't get caught out, don't get assassinated. You're overextended, boy. Okay. Taric does have his ult, so they could have easily dove you. Okay, they do dive you, yeah. You can look at this as kind of a... What's the Kai'Sa doing? Holy crap. You can look at this as a 2 versus 3, the turret accounting for 1 player. And is a 2 versus 3 a good fight? Obviously not. So you are pretty sure to... it's pretty safe that you get dove. So you just retreat from this turret, stay with your teammates. You have no peel for yourself as Misfortune and no escapes. No dashes, no blinks. As soon as you get caught out, you are dead. And that's exactly what happened there. The Kai'Sa going for the kind of AP heavy build, but still building a DBF sword. What's that up to? What's she going to do with it? But maybe going for a Guardian Angel? We'll see. Yeah, see, now you're still sitting on 3 health potions, which is 150 gold you just threw away. Don't really need them. Rengar's behind you. Join the Twitch, join the Twitch. Stay together. Nice. That was very good. Very nice reaction. Yeah, you even get a kill on the Rengar for this. It was very important that you stayed grouped there. Okay, now you have a 4v5 situation in your favor. And you do have ulti, right? Oh damn. Oh damn. Nobody peels for you. Nobody peels for you. Unlucky. Okay, I think we have to go over this fight again. For all of you who don't want to get spoiled, close your eyes now. I will now open the timeline so I can jump back a few seconds and then I tell you when to open your eyes again. Okay, time controls, here they come. Jump back. Jump back again. Alright, okay. I am now hiding the timeline again, and timeline is hidden. You can open your eyes. Okay, so we are now at the situation at which the Rengar got caught out, which is very nice. And Misfortune does have her ulti. Soraka has her ulti. Basically, everyone has their ultis. So this should be a good fight. Yeah, face checking the bush. The Sandra gets poked out a little bit. Wait, why is the Soraka in base? Did she just recall? Did she really just recall? Okay, now it's a 4v4. You probably shouldn't fight this. But let's see what happens. Well, at the same time, 4v4 is fine. You can win this, especially with all your ultis up. Especially with Misfortune ulti up. Let's see what happens. Jax jumps in. Big time. Misfortune is way too close to them. Way too close to the Vel'Koz. You are too close to get an effective ult off. You should have retreated to here and make a drain there. Try to get an auto in, but at the same time, this is almost half your auto range. Your auto range is, I think, until this point, you should have stayed way safer. Yeah, now the because you're that far forward, you're an easy target for the Irelia. And you should disengage by now anyway, because Taric starts ulting, and you are not even in numbers advantage. Yeah, you get hit by the Irelia ults because of your positioning, and get murdered by her. Have no chance to get your ulti off, which loses you the team fight. Damn. Damn, what a major throw.
Red team double kill.
Yeah. You're basically aced. Soraka's not there. She's AFK, isn't she? And they just safely take Baron. Unlucky. Can I fast forward? I don't think I can. Okay, Soraka AFK is of course a problem, but you kind of have to play around that. You could have won this 4v4 easily, but at the same time, you need to play defensively and wait for your AFK to come back. Or if you're very far ahead, you just have to play hyper aggressively and try to close out the game before it matters that you're 4v5. Right, now you're kind of waiting for them, which is fine. Didn't they... Why doesn't the Vel'Koz have Baron buff? Did he die? Let's look at them. Yeah, okay, they do have Baron buff. Vel'Koz probably was dead or something. They can safely take Infernal. You cannot contest this. You are outnumbered, and they have just gotten so much gold from the Baron and from the team fight. Damn, what an unlucky game. I chose this game because I saw from the graph that it just went downhill from some point on, and I thought something. Well, yeah, of course, lurking in your jungle, on your own, basically, just begging to get killed. Jax doing whatever, I don't know. This is a terrible fight. Yeah, again, playing way too much forward. The way you play this as an AD carry, as soon as a team fight breaks out, you wait until the initiation has already happened. You don't want to be initiated upon, because then you get no damage off whatsoever. You have to wait for the direct initiation, which is basically any form of CC on from either side of the team, on either a member of the enemy team, which kind of creates a fight or flight response. And then if the team fight really starts to break out and the follow-up initiation happens, at which all the crowd control gets blown from basically everyone who's there. After this phase is over, if you don't have a QSS, that is. If you have a QSS, you can play a little bit more aggressively, but only after this phase is over, after no major CCs are up, then you go in. And as Misfortune, you can kind of stay safe, wait for opportunities to go for E, make a drain, into R, bullet time. But yeah, just dying right there, this seals the deal. You're still 4v5. Yeah, unlucky, I thought, well, the throws did happen, the mistakes have been made. The team fights could have been played way better, but this AFK here was really the nail in the coffin, which I'm very sorry about. I had known in advance that this was an AFK game, I wouldn't have picked it, obviously. I picked this game because the gold graph was kind of even, sometimes in red team's favor, sometimes in blue team's favor, and at some point it just went downhill. But unluckily, well, this point was when the bad team fight happened, but also when the Soraka disconnected, which is unlucky. But yeah, gotta play accordingly. I'm sorry, bro. Wanted to pick an interesting game, and I picked a game with an AFK. Damn. Yeah, this fight is no good. Especially since you don't have your ulti available after using it on the wave. Which is okay. Well, it's on paper, it's kind of... it's a tough situation. Well, in this situation, the game is lost anyway, no matter what you do. If you don't ult the wave, you just lose your base. If you don't ult the enemy team, you lose the team fight and then your base. Yeah, this is just a cleanup. Alright, I'm again, bro, I'm so sorry. You, I wanted a good game, which was interesting, but unluckily I got one with an AFK. But still, I think I was able to explain quite a bit, and I hope I helped you, and maybe other Silver players who are watching this too. Silver is the biggest ELO bracket, so most people are in Silver, and so this is kind of a representative game of League as a whole, right? Because it's the biggest ELO bracket. Oh well, but yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it or if you learned something. And if you want to be featured in this series and want to have me analyze one of your games, leave me your server and your summoner name in the comments. I only can go on to English-speaking servers because else I just don't understand a thing. So yeah, this is the only limitation, but apart from that, yeah, leave me a comment if you want to be featured, and see you next time.